Hello, I've been teaching Unreal Engine for years. I'm an authorized Unreal Engine instructor by Epic Games, and I've helped many students learn Unreal Engine. In this video, I'm going to be giving you everything I wish someone had told me on day one. Let's get into the video. First of all, start at level 1. Learn the fundamentals before anything. No one picks up a paintbrush for the first time and tries to paint the Mona Lisa. You start with the basics. You learn how to hold the brush. You learn color. You learn shape. Unreal Engine is no different. I see beginners open the engine for the first time and immediately try and build complex AI systems, a full inventory, an open world, things that even intermediate developers would find challenging. That's not ambition, that's skipping steps. And when it breaks, and it will break, you won't know why because you don't have the foundation to diagnose it. Start with the fundamentals. Learn how the engine works, learn how blueprints work, build simple things until they feel easy. Then level up. If you don't know where to start, I have a free beginner course that will walk you through it. There's a link in the bio if you want that. Point 2. Tutorial hell is real, and you need to escape it. Here's what tutorial hell looks like. You follow a video, you build exactly what they build, it works, you feel great. You then close the video, and you open a blank project, and you can't do anything. Sound familiar? That's not learning, that's watching. The way you escape it is through practice. Every time you finish a tutorial, close it and build something on your own with what you just learned. Something small, something simple. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that you made it without someone telling you every step. That's where the real learning happens. I have a full video on this topic. I'll make sure it appears somewhere on the screen now. Point 3. Stay organized. It will save your project. This covers everything. In Unreal Engine, make sure your content browser, your variables, your blueprint graphs, everything. Make sure it's tidy. I'm guilty of this. When you're creating something in your workspace in Unreal Engine, you just want to quickly make it. Although if you make it in a completely disorganized way, when you come back to look at what you've done, you're going to find it very confusing. Taking just a bit of time to make sure everything in your project is named appropriately and looks nice goes a long way. Also, tied with this, you may want to have naming conventions for the different things in your Unreal Engine project. For example, all blueprints in my Unreal Engine project, I like to preface them with BP for blueprint. And with materials, you normally preface it with M. You don't necessarily have to use naming conventions, but just make sure your project is organized. Number 4. Every beginner quits at the same moment, and it's not where you think. It's not when they can't figure out a node, it's not when they get a bug, it's when they finish following a tutorial and sit down to make their own full game and have absolutely no idea what to do first. This is the gap no one prepares you for, the gap between following instructions and actually thinking like a developer. The way you close this gap is by building small, original projects. Not copies, not tutorials, your own ideas, however simple. A door that opens, a coin that you can collect, a character that takes damage. Build those and finish those. They are more valuable than any tutorial. I'll share with you right now. One of the first ever game projects I worked on was Minute Monkey, a game where you play as a monkey and you have 60 seconds to beat every level. Point number 5. Print string is your best friend. This is my favorite way to debug things in Unreal Engine. If something in your blueprint isn't working and you don't know why, drop a print string node in there. You can add a print string after an event is meant to fire, or you can add a print string if an event is not firing. It will allow you to see if your code is behaving the way you expect it to. You can also connect variables to print strings so you can see the value of a variable when you're trying to debug your game. Because if you're just getting started with the Unreal Engine, it's very common that you accidentally disconnect a pin or you've not put a correct value in a variable. Debugging with print string allows you to see this. For example, if you have a bunch of nodes and it's not behaving the way you expect it to, you can add a print string to the end of that node. And if the print string isn't firing, then you know your code is not fully going through. Number 6, you do not need a big idea, you need a finished one. The number one thing that holds beginners back is waiting until they have a great game idea before they start building. Stop waiting. Your first project should be tiny, your second project should be tiny, and your third project should be a little less tiny. Every finished project, no matter how small, teaches you more than any tutorial. And finishing is a skill. Most developers never build it. The ones who do are the ones who actually ship games. Number 7. When you're stuck, the answer is probably already out there. This is something I've learned from experience. If say you're following a tutorial or you're trying to create something original and you're a bit unsure and you've hit a wall, before you spend hours going in circles, just Google it. Unreal Engine 5, followed by your problem. 9 times out of 10, something comes up. And the place I found most useful is the Unreal Engine forums. Real developers posting real problems with real solutions. Sometimes people have answered the exact problem you're having. It's all sitting there waiting for you. The forums have helped me many times. Now, this is something a bit new, but since AI is everywhere, it could be a good idea to ask AI if you have a problem, and that could possibly help you get unstuck. I know I spoke to some people and they said AI actually helped them solve some problems. So, if you are stuck, an alternative is also just asking AI. Number 8. Don't learn the whole game engine, learn what your project needs. Unreal Engine does real-time film. It does architecture visualization. It does massive open-world games. It does mobile games. Beginners feel like they have to learn all of it. You don't. You need to learn the parts that your project actually uses. Making a third-person game? Learn third-person movement, collisions, cameras, and basic AI. That's your curriculum. Everything else can wait. Focused learning is 10 times faster than covering everything just in case. Number 9. Slow down on blueprints. Being fast is not the goal, being right is. I watch beginners rush through their blueprint graphs because they want to get to the end results really quickly. And then it doesn't work and they spend an hour debugging something that would have taken 2 minutes to build correctly. Before you connect a single node, ask yourself, what do I want this to do? Write it in plain language if you have to. When the player overlaps this box, open the door. Then build exactly that. Slow, deliberate, correct. It is always faster than fast and wrong. Number 10. You don't have to make everything yourself. When I made my first horror game, Bobo's Fun Zone, I didn't make any of the art at all. I'm more of a coder. So I used assets from Fab, Epic Games Marketplace. You can see the main monster in my game is actually from my Fab asset. I just changed it slightly a bit so it was a bit original. Things like the environments and the props were already pre-made and I just dragged and dropped them into the engine and the game got made. Sometimes beginners waste months trying to learn modeling, texturing, rigging, and doing everything. You can use Fab's asset store to kind of save time. You can even get blueprint systems. I will say, make sure you have a bit of experience with Unreal Engine. If you're a complete beginner and you add someone else's blueprint code to a project, you may find it a bit hard and complex to understand. Having a bit of experience helps a long way because you'll probably need to modify blueprints slightly for your own projects if you use other blueprint assets. So it's not something I'd recommend if you're a complete beginner, but if you have a bit of experience, then I do think using other pre-made blueprints can be a big help. Fab exists so you can focus on the part you're actually learning. Use it, work smart. There's no prize for doing everything yourself. And then an extra bonus point, the reason most people don't finish learning Unreal Engine is structure, not difficulty. Unreal Engine is not as hard as people make it out to be. The problem is that most people try to learn from scattered random videos with no connection between them. They learn topics in the wrong order and get stuck. They follow tutorials and can't apply anything. They know some Unreal, but they have nothing to show for it. The fix is a structured path, one that teaches you concepts in the right order, so each one builds on the last. That's exactly what I've built Unreal University for. And if you want to get started, you can check out my free beginner course that will teach you the fundamentals. Start there. And if you want a full structured path, head over to unrealuniversity.io for my premium courses. Okay, so that's it. 5 years, 10 pieces of advice. Learn the fundamentals, escape tutorial hell, stay organized, build small, use Fab. This is the list I wish I had on day one. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!